Hi guys, happy Monday. I hope you're all doing well and you had a nice weekend. I just want to review some fraction notes with you. I know that there's some confusion because you're not in class with me and you may forget some of the definitions. So let's go over some of the rules and some of the definitions. So a fraction is part of a whole. The top number is the number of parts and it's called the numerator. The bottom number is the total number of parts, and that's the denominator. When adding fractions with like denominators, so remember like denominators are the same, the denominator always stays the same. You only add the numerators. So for example, 1/8 plus 2/8 equals 3/8. When subtracting fractions with like denominators, the denominator also stays the same. You only subtract the numerators. So 4/8 minus 2/8 is 2/8. Equivalent fractions are two different fractions that represent the same number. Remember, equivalent, equal. For example, 1/2 and 3/6. To find an equivalent fraction, you multiply both parts of the fraction, so top and bottom, by the same number. So if you have 2/3, you're going to multiply 2 times 3, which is 6, and 3 times 3, which is 9. So 2/3 and 6/9 are equivalent. Simplifying fractions means to reduce the fraction. You can find the greatest common factor and divide. So an example is if you have the fraction 5/15, you find the factors of 5, which are 1 and 5, and the factors of 15, which is 1 and 15, 3 and 5. In both of those, 5 is the greatest common factor. You will divide the numerator and the denominator by 5. So 5 divided by 5 is 1, 15 divided by 5 is 3. We've been working with mixed numbers as of last week. Remember, a mixed number is a whole number and a fraction, such as 1 and 2/3. To change a fraction into a mixed number, you divide the bottom number, the denominator, into the numerator, which is the top number. You write the remainder over the denominator. So 14/6 would be 2, remainder 2. So then the fraction becomes 2 and 2/6. To change a mixed number into a fraction, you multiply the denominator by the whole number, you add the numerator, and then you write it on top of the denominator. So if you have 3 and 1/7, it becomes an improper fraction, which is 22/7. 7 times 3 plus 1. When adding mixed numbers, you always add the fractions first, then the whole numbers. So 9 and 1/3 plus 3 and 1/3 equals 12 and 2/3. 2 and 1/6 plus 1 and 2/6 equals 3 and 3/6. When subtracting mixed numbers, subtract the fractions, then the whole numbers. So 7 and 3/8 minus 4 and 2/8 equals 3 and 1/8. I hope this information helped you. If you have any questions, please reach out to me on Teams or in my email. Remember, I'm here to help you. Okay, we're better together.